Follow it with me, guys. Can't wait to get this started. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Wake Demon Deacons offense will have the football first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Amatova. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Inside the 30. He's run out of bounds at the 23 after the big gainer. The Demon Deacons will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Takes the easy completion. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Scrambling away. He'll try to do it himself. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
They're working that left side. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires on the move. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call, and they get the INT.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Syracuse right back at it. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Syracuse.
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you run into the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch him, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish.
Running free. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Man, that is going to haunt this quarterback. He had his receiver running a deep route. He was open, and the QB overthrew him. Man, that sucks.
It's complete to the right.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Quickly to the tight end. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. They're going back to the ground. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Demon Deacons lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 51.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Unloads quickly. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stop. 31-yard line.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Thompson. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats.
7, Wake Forest 0.
First play of the period will be a second down. Wants to go up top. Got his man in the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Syracuse right back at it. Just keep swinging it. Here's the pressure. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches.
Turning it on. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it up to 47. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man, it's Tamatova. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Demon Deacons come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. power football with the run. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He'll throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Leaves it with the running back. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. The Demon Deacons come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wake!
Man, what a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running back searching for a hole. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Going with the ground game left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Looking for more room. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And what a throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? They're going to run it to the right. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Makes the grab down the middle. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. You know, Jesse, they threw that to him in double coverage, and I like that sometimes because you can't let the defense just dictate what you're going to do.
No, they're going to make sure he gets his, Reese, no doubt about it. They're going to force it over to him, hoping that he can make a play, and knowing that he can. But as a defense, you got to be careful doubling him because that means somebody else is wide open.
Back to pass on second down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we've got third.
Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he's going to try to return this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He fires one deep down the right side. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going.
Going over the top. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
I love it. I'm never of the mindset, take a knee, go to the half, whatever, man. If I can try to find an opportunity to put some points on the board, I'm going to try to do it. I like the offense chucked it up, but, you know, I think
he's going to throw deep right side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And the Demon Deacons will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
The screen, and watch out. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Looking to throw for it. Gets it to the back. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Wants to return it. Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Here's the handoff. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Now adjusting. And the quick shuffle pass. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on 3rd down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't...
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, win! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They'll run it from the gun. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Orange will have to punt. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. He gets a block. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They go to the ground. Fights off a defender.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Demon Deacons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
You don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at it matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the first down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Might be changing the route. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Touchdown, Wake Forest. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Grab behind the line. It's long. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. DB's right up on the receivers. Looking to fire. Here's the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And effort to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Give to the running back. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention with a Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field run.
He wants to go deep. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
The play action fake. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The quick out. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble.
A nice job by the defense, swarming to the football. And anytime you're having the ball being pitched or you're having a lateral on the play, you want to get to that guy who's doing it. Hit him, make that thing bounce all over the place so you can go recover it. Nice job by the defense, disrupting it with speed, getting to the football, recovering that sucker.
Finds his man. It's Kamara. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Wake Forest has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Jukes his way for more. He's got enough to give Syracuse the 1st down.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice call.
Fakes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Syracuse right back at it.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking down the middle with the catch. It's Law. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the red zone, looking for a man. And and the rush will get to him at the 25. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws toward the end zone. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds his man. It's Law. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thompson. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Got enough for the first. Hits the afterburners. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. And the Demon Deacons come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And some room to work. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Demon Deacons, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. The give to the left side. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. After run, now throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. Touchdown, Demon Deeks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. He makes his way into the end zone for the 50th time in his career.
Man, what a mark to hit. A guy that's so good with the football in his hands. A guy that every single week you know this guy's going to touch the football. And when it gets near the end zone, Palmer, you still know he's going to get it, and he still punches it in.
He's the unstoppable force. It doesn't matter what defenses have done throughout his career. This guy finds a way to make people miss, to run away. He's got all the tools you look for in an outstanding running back.
The give to the back. Shakes off the defender. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Second down, he'll throw it. He wants a big play here late. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. The Orange with a lot of work to do on third and long. They want to throw it. He's taking a deep shot. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed fourth down conversion. Now you get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
Creates a little room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Trying play action. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And that's an interesting call, going play action on 3rd and long, because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field. You saw that time. The
big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And the pummeling has started. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end, scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And
the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It's a draw. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
And the returner will be brought down. One more play to pad the stats. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And not much picked up there, but that will do it for this one. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward